Buckle up, because this ride's about to get wild. First off, let's address the elephant in the room, that viral image floating around social media. You know the one I'm talking about, right? That suspended message that's got everyone freaking out. Now, I've done some digging, and let me tell you, things aren't always what they seem in the crypto world. But more on that in a sec. We've got bigger fish to fry. Because here's the bombshell, folks. Hamster Kombat is set to list this month. Yeah, you heard that right. July 2024 is about to go down in crypto history. But before you go popping champagne bottles, we've got some serious stuff to talk about. Trust me, you're gonna want to stick around for this. Now I know what you're thinking. But bro, how can we trust this info? Well, let me hit you with some cold, hard facts. This isn't just some random Reddit rumor or Twitter gossip. We're talking about an official interview with the Hamster Kombat founders themselves, published by The Block. For those of you who don't know, The Block is like the New York Times of crypto. They don't mess around with their reporting. So here's the deal. The founders dropped some serious bombs in this interview. First up, they're not just planning one airdrop, they're already thinking about round 2. But let's focus on what really matters right now. The first airdrop is slated for this month. July 2024, people. Mark your calendars, set your alarms, do whatever you gotta do to be ready. But here's where it gets really interesting. The Hamster Kombat team isn't just some group of random devs who got lucky. These guys have been in the crypto game since 2013. We're talking OGs here, folks. And get this, they're hinting at possibly building their own blockchain. Yeah, you heard that right. Hamster Kombat could be the next big ecosystem in the making. Now let's talk numbers for a second. The Hamster Kombat team isn't playing small ball here. They're aiming for a cool 1 billion users. That's not a typo, folks. 1 billion users. We're already at 250 million, which is insane in itself, but they're looking to quadruple that. This isn't just a game anymore, this is a movement. But alright, I know what some of you are thinking. This all sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? Well, my friends, this is where things get a little dicey. Remember that suspended image I mentioned earlier? Well, it turns out there might be some truth to it after all. The Hamster Kombat team is getting serious about cracking down on cheaters. They're talking about dealing with bots, multiple accounts, and referral fraud. And they're not just talking, they're ready to drop the ban hammer, hard. Now, I know some of you out there might be sweating a little. Maybe you've got a few extra accounts, or you've been a little too creative with your referrals. Well, let me give it to you straight. The team is looking to clean house before the listing. They're even name-dropping Notcoin, saying they managed to burn about 20% of bot accounts. And Hamster Kombat? They're aiming to do the same. But here's the kicker. They're specifically targeting multiple accounts on the same device. If you've got accounts spread across different phones or tablets, you might be in the clear. But if you've been running a whole Hamster Kombat empire from one device, you might want to start sweating. Now, before you go into full panic mode, let's break this down a bit. The team admitted that Notcoin only managed to catch about 20% of the bots. That means there's a good chance not everyone's going to get caught in this sweep. But still, it's a risk you've got to weigh for yourself. So, what's my advice? Well, I'm not here to tell you what to do with your accounts. That's on you, my friends. But what I will say is this. Whatever happens, happens. Deleting accounts now probably won't make a difference. The data's already out there, so maybe just sit tight and see how it plays out. But let's not lose sight of the bigger picture here, folks. Hamster Kombat isn't just some flash in the pan. These guys are thinking long-term. They're talking about second seasons, more airdrops down the line, and building a massive community around blockchain and Web3. Now I want to address something important. Some of you might be wondering, is this all hype? Are we being taken for a ride? And I get it. In the crypto world, we've all seen our fair share of projects that promised the moon and delivered nothing but thin air. But here's why I think Hamster Kombat is different. First off, look at the transparency. These guys are giving interviews, laying out their plans, and not shying away from the tough questions. That's not the behavior of a team looking to pull a fast one. Secondly, think about the scale we're dealing with here. 250 million users already, aiming for 1 billion. That's not just a game or a token. That's a whole ecosystem in the making. This could be the project that finally brings crypto to the masses. But here's the most important thing to remember. Nothing in crypto is a sure thing. That's why I always stress the importance of doing your own research and never investing more than you can afford to lose. The opportunity with Hamster Kombat is exciting, but it's up to you to decide if it's right for your investment strategy. As we wrap up, let's recap the key points. 1. Hamster Kombat is set to list this month, July 2024. Well, at least we hope so. 2. The first airdrop is happening soon, with plans for a second one in the future. 3. The team has serious crypto and gaming experience, hinting at possible blockchain development. 4. They're aiming for 1 billion users. 5. A crackdown on bots and multiple accounts is coming, but it might not catch everyone. So what does all this mean for you? Well, if you're already in Hamster Kombat, congrats! You might be on the ground floor of something huge. If you're not, there might still be time to get in before things really take off. But remember, with great potential comes great risk. The team is serious about cleaning house, so make sure you're playing by the rules. And as always, never invest more than you can afford to lose. That's all for now, Crypto Fam. Remember, stay informed, stay engaged, and most importantly, stay hungry for those gains. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and hit subscribe. Trust me, with Hamster Kombat about to pop off, you're going to want to stay in the loop. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Are you hyped for the listing? Worried about the crackdown? Let's get a discussion going. And hey, if you've got any insider info, share it with the class. This is your boy signing off. Stay safe, stay smart, and may the crypto gods smile upon you. Peace.